Okay, y'all. Um, I do, aside from working all the time, I do have a couple of hobbies. I like to garden, and I also like to crochet. So, yes, I have a skein of yarn, and this is from Red Heart. Okay, and on here, this is a 7 ounce skein of yarn. Okay, and um, the color is amethyst. This happens to be my grandmother's favorite color. But we're not making it for grandmama. I'm just doing something just to be doing something to keep my hands busy. Um on here, it tells you if you like to knit or crochet. It tells you what size knitting needles to use or what size crochet needle to use. On here it says to use an I9. Well, me knowing that my tension is tight, and I think I started crocheting around the age of 13, 14 when my mom was pregnant with my baby sister. I've always had a tight tension. I haven't crocheted for these past 30 umpteen years. I just picked crocheting back up when I was like 30, 31. My sister was about to get ready and graduate from college, but she was having a baby. So I decided to make her a pink and green blanket. She is part of a sorority that, the colors are pink and green. And so yeah. And I do blankets, I do hats, I do scarves, fingerless mitts. I don't knit. I know how to knit a little bit, but for me, knitting takes too long. One, two. If you find out that you make a mistake because you weren't paying attention to what you were doing, you could have skipped a stitch and it's way down here. Guess what? You got to take that apart and up until where the mistake was. At least that's what I've experienced in the past years. But I prefer to crochet because if you mess around and skip a stitch or your edges don't come out straight, you can slap a border on there and camouflage that. So I just prefer to crochet, and I like quick results. The beauty to me, knitting the beauty. There's more beauty in knitting than in. I'm not gonna say than in crocheting, but there's a difference. But for me, I'm gonna use my go-to needle, and my go-to needle, which is a K. This is a 10 and a half. Let me see. I don't think I got it in there just right. On this side, it is okay. Yeah, this is my. It doesn't matter about the color, but K no matter what, because I know my tension is tight. This is my go-to needle. So in all my needles, I have more K's than anything else. Anything else. Now, if it does require me to use an I or whatever, anything, I always go with one or two sizes. Except for when you're dealing with the big chunky yarn. I'll probably still go up a size on that. But anyways, so you're gonna need your needle. You're gonna need scissors, of course. You're gonna need your sewing needles. These are plastic. You can also use metal. You're gonna need your tape measure. Your good old tape measure. Okay. And you're gonna also need stitch markers. For me, since this is gonna be a very easy project, I won't need these. Um, if you're doing something a little bit more that has a lot of designs and things like that, let's say this particular type of hat, we're not going to be going in the circle. We're actually going to be doing just a straight panel. We're going to make a chain of, let's say, 45, and we're just going to go back and forth crocheting. So yeah. So first of all, we're going to your needle, I mean not your needle, your yarn can come out one of two ways. And sometimes when you get your skein of yarn, it has two ends to it. One may come out this way right here, and the other one will probably be up under the paper. um you have some people who crochet have been crocheting a very long time. Some people will, they have a yarn winder. I don't, and I used to do that. To me that's a waste of time, and I like to pull from the skein. I'm gonna be honest. As you're pulling from the middle of the skein, a knot will eventually come, so you will have to take your time to unravel that. But first of all, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. You're gonna wanna leave a nice little. See, me, I like to leave my tail kind of long. Okay, we're gonna leave it about this long. Let me see. That's probably about. That's probably about 8 inches long, possibly. But you don't need to have it that long. You really don't. That's just me. So, but like I said, we're going to be working back and forth, back and forth. We're not going to be working in the round. So we're just going to, first of all, take our yarn. We're going to wrap it around our forefinger. I'm right-handed, so I'm using my left hand. I'm going to take the yarn, wrap it over, bring this under. Hold on. Take the yarn, take my forefinger, place the yarn over. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is the first time I've ever recorded myself. So excuse. I've taught other people how to crochet, but I'm a little nervous because I know there are gonna be eyes on me. People who know how to crochet. There are ways to make a knot. So that's what we're gonna start out with. We're gonna start out with a knot. Take our forefinger, place the yarn across, and bring this over. Lift that up, bring that through, and ta-da, we have a slip knot. No, I did not use my needle. So there are other ways that you can do it. So I'm gonna suggest that you go on YouTube and type in the search bar slip knot for crocheting. So you see, my tail is really, it probably don't even really need to be the yarn, but that's okay. So we're gonna make a kid's hat. So we're gonna do a chain of 40. Like I said, I'm right-handed. So we're going to take our hook, go under our yarn. Let me see. Come closer. We're going to take our hook. We're going to go under our yarn, pull through, and just be free with it. Be a little loose. So we're going to do it. That was our first chain. 1. So we're going to do a chain of 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I'm pulling the yarn as I go. And so you do have to kind of like mentally keep up with where you are counting. That was 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay. So I'm going to be using, there are so many stitches out there. But the one that I find that is the quickest to use is called a half double crochet. And I can also do a double crochet, but the half double crochet is way quicker. So what we're gonna do is, so this is my chain of 45. Yes, this is my chain of 45. So what we're gonna do is take our needle, go under our yarn. Well, I'm sorry, hold on. Take our needle, wrap around, and we're gonna go into the first stitch on our chain. You're not gonna go into the one that's on the hook. You're gonna go into the one that's next to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a half double crochet. So we're going to go under the yarn. Hold on. We're going to wrap our yarn, go into the next chain next to the hook. So basically that is our first, that's our first chain. So we're in, so we're going to go under, we're going to wrap, okay, we're going to wrap under and pull through. Okay, I'm gonna do it again because there's something I forgot. Wrap, go take a needle under. We're going to go into the chain next to it. Insert your hook in. Insert your hook in. Okay, pick your yarn back up. Take a needle under and pull through all three. Do it again because I forgot to explain something. Yarn under, insert into the next hook. Okay, so at this moment you want to take, I'm just stopping. So for this half double crochet, we're going to have 3 loops on our hook. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So you want to wrap your yarn and take it through all 3. Hold on. Okay, 1, wrap under, insert into the next chain, yarn under, and take it through all 3. Okay, all right, insert into the next one, yarn over that. Okay, yarn under, insert into the next chain. Okay, yarn over and pull through. All right, so I'm going to pause here and I'm going to finish this chain and I'll be back.